Uganda is a blessed country with a diversity of plants that have been used as alternative medicine.
And guess what? There are many Ugandans with knowledge on how to turn this into actually medicine that can heal a number of ailments. Now, you can turn this into a business, like this entrepreneur that we have for you today.
My name is Seg2, and this company is called Prof Bio Research. And in Prof Bio Research, I'm a dispenser in herbal medicine. We add value to nature. We add value to any kind of herb, anything related to nature. We started about 10 years back. One of the things that we were interested in is treating people using natural medicine. Some of our products, for example, we have stevia. Stevia, it's a natural sugar substitute. It's so sweet, more than the ordinary sugar. We also have plants on top of this. We add value. We are growers. We also have outgrowers. Another thing we have, there is what we call, this is the plant of stevia, the natural sugar substitute. So we also have people who can go and grow it. You add value, and then you bring. We can purchase it still. Each kilo is at 20,000 when you go and grow it. So we have the plant, we also have the end product. We do everything by ourselves. We also have another thing, for example, eucalyptus. These are tea leaves. They are so good for detoxification. It's good from this kind of plant. It's called lemon eucalyptus tree. So we also have another thing which is called the eucalyptus oil. It's an essential oil, a distillate that we make from this very plant still, which is called eucalyptus. So what we do, we get the leaves. After getting the leaves, we have the distillation machines that we use. We put the leaves in the distillation machines, then we make the distillate from this kind of From this kind of leaves. Afterwards, we make the essential oil. So which means this kind of oil is free from chemicals. It's 100% natural. It's so good for repelling of the mosquitoes. So for that matter, we get this kind of mechanism. It's called a nebulizer. So now how to operate it, this, you pour here water, ordinary water, any kind of water. So we spray the eucalyptus essential oil around 3 times. So afterwards you cover and then you connect onto the electricity or a power bank. Anything that you have as a source of power, it can work. So the aroma that diffuses the room, it's what repels the mosquitoes. One of the things that we have in Uganda, we have a lot of mosquitoes, and according to the World Health Organization, it kills so many people per year, more so in Africa. So we brought this kind of technology so that we reduce on the risks of getting malaria and all sorts of that. So this eucalyptus is so good for that matter. One of the things that makes us unique and on top is the value that we add onto the things that we do. Because we are now the leading producers of things like stevia, the natural sugar. So that gives us a pace to also manage or govern or rule or control the quality, because we are the producers, we add value, we are the manufacturers, and we sell, which means we control the entire value chain, meaning that we also control the quality. One of the principles that governing Prof Bio Research is quality. We believe in quality, and we also work with quality. Everything that we do, quality is our major principle, because we deal in natural health products. Anything of health has to be of quality, and the other thing, quantity. Quality has to go hand in hand with quantity. One of the challenges that we are facing as Prof Bio Research is creating awareness, whereby most of the people have the mindset that herbal medicine has to be in liters, 20 liters, 15 liters. So someone to give him a bottle of this size at only 20,000, yeah, it seems very, very expensive. Yet, for us, we deal in the power of drop. One drop can be equivalent to 20 liters of the extract. We are addressing such a challenge through increasing awareness to the people. One of the major achievements that we believe in is that we have a range of people that have gotten to know about us, and we have people who have believed in us. The other thing is, being that Prof Bio Research, we are owned by the youth above 35 years. It's one of our major challenges that we have also built capacity in the youth, so that we show to them that even if you're a youth, you can also go into a mega project.
Land as a factor of production is becoming very scarce in an environment that is used to a free-range system of farming.
Now, the alternative in this kind of environment that is challenged by availability of land is zero grazing. And today we're sharing with you principles on how you can pursue this form of farming.
My name is Oricheliza Masi. I live in Kabahambi village, Chikoni ward, Tungamo municipality, Tungamo district. So I started this project 5 years back. I started with the 2 goats, which I had bought from the church. One was bought from a Catholic church, another one was bought from a Protestant church. So they produced and kept on producing. When the goats became many, that's when I decided to sell off and acquire myself a cow. We bought it, me and my husband, when it was only 1 cow. But you can imagine, this is the 5th year. It has given us 5 young ones, which we have already sold. In addition to those 5 young ones, the calves, we've always got a daily income from the milk we get from this cow. Because every day, in the morning, we get 7 liters from it. Then in the evening, 7 liters again. It was so much interesting that even during this prolonged period of sunshine, the milk could not reduce. Because there is a boy who can bring feeds for the cow. He used to do it so well. There is a tank there for water, where we get water for it from. So the milk did not drop. It remained constant at 7 liters morning, 7 liters evening, which means every day we sell 12 liters of milk. Because when we get 7 in the morning, we use 1 for home consumption. Then other 6 are sold. So this project has also enabled us to have a good banana plantation, because we get manure from it. Even the coffee plantation, we have coffee trees, and they are nice looking because of this manure from the cow. Here it is just a small piece of land. But I wanted to tell people that they can also get involved in such kind of projects despite the small areas from where they live. They do such projects and then they get some side income.
As a country, we've had a challenge of managing our balance of trade, especially the fact that we import more than we export.
And the biggest challenge here is value addition. We are still challenged in that particular area. And that's why today we share with you a story of those that sit within this space, assembling machines that can enable you add value.
My name is David. I work with non-farm machinery as English to Chinese, Chinese to English translator. We supply machinery for beverage making for customers who want to make water, juice, alcohol, kombucha, waraji, or any beverage, mushera, anything that needs filling. That's what we deal in. Non-farm machinery started about 5 years ago. It's about 6 now, if I count this one. A while back, it was a little bit difficult for manufacturers, especially beverage manufacturers, even small scale, to access machinery for their beverage production, especially people who are producing like juices, local juices. They didn't have access, most of them didn't have access to these machines. So we started bringing in these machines from China, from manufacturers, and making them accessible to the manufacturers in Uganda. So what we do is we bring in the machinery, we assemble and install at the sites of the manufacturers. Especially if you want to produce like water, you need a whole filling line. The whole filling line includes a filling machine, which is usually 3-in-1. That is washing, filling, and capping. And then from the filling lines, the bottles have to be sent to the labeling machine to apply the labels on the bottles. From a labeling machine, they have to be sent to the shrink wrapping machine, making the cartons. And some manufacturers prefer to make their own bottles. So we also have blowing machines that can help you to blow your own bottles, and you save a lot from buying from other sources. And compressors, cooling towers, especially for plastic manufacturing, and making of preforms that are used in blowing bottles. Our target customers are manufacturers who deal in beverage production. The efficiency, after-sales services, installation, because we have top-of-line engineers who know how to install and manage these machines, the prices, and how quick we provide the machines to clients. I would say our customers. Yes, we are very proud of our customers. They have been really generous and supporting us, and there is still large opportunity. We have more manufacturers coming up with different products, and they enable us to stay in business because we install, we service afterwards the machinery, and that keeps us in good relations. There are so many taxes involved, and this causes usually the machines to be of a high price, and most manufacturers are just startups, and they also face like problems with budget. But we try so hard to see how we can help them hand in hand and support them to be in production. When we have really come from far, when we started up, we were engineers working and servicing these machines, but now we bring in our own machinery, install our machinery, and service them. Yes, and we have supplied actually quite many manufacturers out there. The future plan will be to open up a factory here in Uganda so that we don't have to import these machines from China, but to make them from here, to make it even more accessible and way cheaper for the manufacturers, especially the startups. And we hope to also employ so many people.
We've come to the end of this week's edition of Money and Markets. Thank you so much for being a part of us.
Of course, we appreciate your company, and we'd like to keep the conversation going. So drop us a line on the address on your screen. Let's keep this going. I've been your host, Charles Boji.
And I'm Shamim K. Matovu.
Until next time, have a good evening. Bye-bye.